Hey guys, my name is Omar Sevilla from San Diego Miramar College. I've been teaching here since 2005. So today I'm going to talk about setting up a dial indicator. It's a tool we use specifically to measure things like backlash, run out, end play, or other movement in mechanical components. So I'm going to show you how to set this up in the method that works best for me for measuring those items. In this dial indicator set, we have the dial indicator itself, a rod, we have the base, and then we have a couple of clamps. And these clamps, there's two different clamps here. One of the clamps accepts the rod. One of the clamps has a solid bung on the end, which actually attaches to the dial indicator itself. So when I'm setting this up, I set it up from the base and work my way upwards. So this base is magnetic. So on the bottom of this base, there's what they call a magnet keeper. And what this does is it keeps the magnet from becoming magnetic, also prevents any metallic shavings or other contaminants to get on the magnet itself so that you don't damage the components that you're working on. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my first clamp and I'm going to just slide it onto the base like so. I like to put my locking screw on the right side because I'm right-handed. I can rotate this around, it would be on my left side. So different locations, applications work for different setups. The next thing I would do is I would take my rod here, and then that rod, as long as this is loose, slides right into, and then I can lock that down. So now I have this rod, and the neat thing is when I loosen this, I can slide it up and down, rotate it forward, rotate it backwards, spin it around to this side, rotate it, slide it up and down, and then I can lock it in a position that works for me and my application. The next step is I take my dial indicator. Remember always to handle dial indicators with care. These are precision measuring tools, and if they get dropped, they are considered no longer usable. So on the back side, there's actually an eyelet. This eyelet accepts the clamp with the bung that I talked about earlier. So I'm going to take my screw off this clamp. There's the clamp itself. You can see that one's been abused a little bit. Somebody tried to squeeze this clamp over the base, and that's why it's stretched out. It should have a nice straight line there, but that's okay. We're going to move forward with our measurement. So what I do is I take this bung and I slide it into the back side of the dial indicator, and then I rotate this around, and then I can put my clamp onto my screw and then tighten down my lock nut here. Once my lock nut's in place, now I have a hole that I can slide onto the rod, and then I can lock that down, and now my dial indicator is ready to go. If I loosen this, I can rotate it around, I can slide it up and down. If I'm measuring end play, backlash, put it like this, all with a twist of one screw, and I can measure so many different things. So using that method to set up your dial indicators is the most successful way. That's my little tip of the day.
This concludes our video. Thanks for watching, and please be sure to check out our social medias. Until next time.